And we're back in the attic. We're here with everyone.
Yeah, I'm back.
And Tim Sandy.
Lifetime guest.
And Danny, too.
Oh,
yes.
Christ, he's here.
Really always got to put yourself... No, I'm here, guys.
Why do you have to do that?
Every time I listen to it and I'm not on it, Danny always starts off with, Kimball will be like, hey, Danny, what do we got this? Yeah, I'm here. We have...
You know,
we get it. You're
all
here.
the new listeners we get, they got to know who I am.
What new listeners?
The new listeners.
Yeah,
you know?
That already know us anyway?
You click on it 3 times. So you're our new listeners. Actually, we did get a new subscriber this past week.
Did we really?
On the YouTube?
Yeah, we have 6 people now, I
Oh
think.
my God. See, why would we get rid of you? We have 6 subscribers.
Somebody left a comment on our trials video on YouTube.
Who did?
Somebody did.
Did
They're
it
like,
say
oh,
R.I.P. Kurt?
you guys are awesome. I wish I could play with you, but he was definitely fucking lying and
I'll
making fun of
I'll
us.
find this comment.
I commented on an actual podcast, I think, or something.
People have.
I left a comment somewhere. Oh, it was on one of the actual podcasts on YouTube because somebody said something and I was like, this is what it was. Oh, you're talking about
Oh, we have fag stick butthole.
Yeah.
stick a butthole.
He's definitely a...
That's why I'm pushing for a sarcasm font. You know, anytime you want to say sarcasm on the internet, there's a specific font for it.
There is?
Why, that's his name.
No, that's what I'm pushing for.
You guys are freaking awesome. I wish I had a PlayStation SHUN so I could play
Trendy.
the actual number 2. Love you. So then I commented back and said, Guy, this game is on the Xbox.
Oh. Didn't you get in a fight with them somewhere else?
No.
Fag stick butthole? Why? We know him?
I don't
No. There was another episode of the podcast that I missed, but you guys were talking about Think Like a Man. I don't know where this movie came from. I don't know anyone wants to see it.
I had no idea what it was.
I've still never heard of it.
And I
Oops, sorry.
I commented I commented on it.
On this episode, we're going to play last week's episode.
Well, I commented on it because that movie there, Think Like a Man, is a Steve Harvey book.
Steve Harvey.
That was turned into a movie. And also Kevin Hart is in it, and Kevin Hart's blowing up pretty big.
Never
Plus
even heard
Turtle from Entourage is in it, and that's a selling point for any Entourage
When you
fan.
said turtle, that just makes me think of
Yoshi?
that awful
Oh, he said-
Master of Disguise.
He said here, I watched
Yeah,
all these
with
videos naked.
It's like a name.
I watch all these videos naked.
I do
God,
too.
the show sucks. Heart.
Just fag stick
That's
butthole?
you. No, Charlie said, God, this show sucks.
Heart. Think Like a Man is based on a Steve Harvey book, and it has Kevin Hart in it, and he is getting huge recently. Not surprising, Think Like a Man is a box office topic.
Think like a man.
To me, it wasn't, especially for what was out at that point in time.
As
No.
opposed to Think Like a Woman with Mel Gibson. What was that movie?
What women want.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, so Danny, what's on the docket for today? Yeah,
All
you said
right. Well,
docket.
tonight we're talking about. This is the 46th episode too, if anyone cares.
Talking about
thanks,
this being
Dan.
the 46th.
Really dating this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
By the
so-
way, thank you, Fag Stick Butthole, for
Fag Stick
commenting
Butthole.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's nice to
Hopefully
have.
you're naked when you're watching this, and if you are naked, here's something to enjoy.
All right.
What did I wasn't looking. What happened?
You'll see it on the podcast.
Oh, God.
All right. So there's YouTube clips for this podcast on
Nervous.
YouTube.com if you're interested in that.
YouTube.com. Really? Nobody knows what
Slash
YouTube
Attic
is.
Podcast.
It's kind of a new phenomenon. I don't think it's going to catch on.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying if
It's
you
like that
listen to the
Twitter
audio
thing.
version, we have.
It's like the internet. Like people thought the internet was going to catch on one day. Psh, never happened.
All right, these jokes are really bad. All right, so we're
It's
talking
no
about
worse than your poop culture.
one of the latest episodes. Yeah, but at least it was quick and over and done with, and we didn't have to.
Yeah, but it keeps
be
coming back up because we are
bombarded.
continuously to talk about
This
it.
is continuously hilarious.
I disagree.
Clearly, it etched its place in Attic
It definitely
podcast
had
history.
something.
Being said, we're talking about this. My humor is either really far ahead of everybody else, or I'm just not funny at all. So
It's true.
I don't
prefer to
know.
think it's.
I'm going with the latter.
Really far ahead of
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else?
Give
What does
us
that
an
mean?
example
Yeah,
of
explain this.
it. You really
Period.
far ahead of
He's on
everyone
the
else.
edge. He,
yeah, I'm
what he
like-
finds funny, we're not there
I'm like
yet,
Tim
you
and
know?
Eric and Zach Galifianakis. You know,
Tim and Eric, please. They suck. The things aren't funny 2 years ago. They're not going to be funny
Hey,
3 years from now.
hey,
They're
people-
never funny.
people find them funny,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
people who
saying.
are stoned and don't just think
No.
anyone thinks it's funny.
dude. It's fringe case.
I actually watched a few of those. What's that thing with John C. Riley?
Check it out.
Check
with
it
Steve
out.
Roll.
Yeah.
Oh
By
yeah,
the
yeah,
way-
yeah. I watched that too.
By the way, I was gonna say that we are copyright infringement. They definitely have check it out.
We have little dashes between ours. So it's a
Plus,
technicality.
I think his is check it out with Dr. Steve Brule. So.
Yeah. Do you like it? I watched one
I
episode.
kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's like kind of
It's pretty stupid.
It's
though.
so stupid.
It
but
really
I
is.
watched the whole thing. Like
You did?
I can't turn it off.
I watched it on YouTube, so I only got like 10 minutes.
It's 'cause
You know
it's,
what,
It's only
though?
like 10 minutes long.
I haven't
Oh, it
watched
is?
it, but
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
kind of surprising because like every live action Adult Swim show is awful.
It's true.
Eagle Heart is bad.
I've never seen them. Any of
Children's
these
Hospital is bad, except for this one episode where they did like a documentary on the show, but it was like within the show, within the universe. So it was really funny.
things. This reenactment
Doesn't
turned
Danny
into
Doesn't
an
Danny look
enactment.
like an angry monkey?
Is he gonna fling his feces?
No, he's smiling now. Go back to your face you had before.
I can't.
He's just there sitting there like
He's gonna fling his feces at us next.
primate?
he just looks like an angry primate.
Yeah. All right.
All right, what do we got on the docket, Danny?
Speaking of primates, though, I spent a long time the other day watching videos on Coco the gorilla.
Why?
Because this thing, like, it's fucking
Isn't that
so
the,
smart.
Isn't that the one that knows sign language?
Yes, yeah, it's so fucking smart.
It's
How
just
did
a
it get?
How
that
did you
far?
get? He's like, I'm gonna YouTube Coco the
I don't know.
gorilla.
You know when
today.
you get those videos
Yeah,
on the side and like somehow.
Oh,
What?
you get into like the YouTube wormhole.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
like
And
once
you
you get into a
click in.
wormhole, you can do Wikipedia and YouTube. You can get into a wormhole and you're just done for a solid like 2 hours, or you're just
I
going.
think I saw lions attacking men.
What did you?
like-
What was the initial search to bring this on?
I don't know. Something about animals.
Something about
No,
animals?
it could have started off with some like Attic Podcast, and like next thing you know, you're watching like Coco. That's the way those things work on YouTube. Trust
But
me.
go ahead.
All right.
Whatever we were talking
Yeah,
about.
it's on the docket.
All right.
Gorilla
So
Oh, so yes, no, I'm just kidding.
Game of Thrones episode. I believe it's old,
6.
Old Gods and the New.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
the episode?
yes.
All right.
Correct.
Episode 6, and then latest episode, Legend of Korra, which was Spirited Competition. We're going to talk about that. We're not talking about Young Justice this week. Somebody didn't watch the episode, Kimball, but it doesn't
Thank
matter
you.
because nobody
We might
cares.
actually gain listeners this
About that show, and then Charlie played Fez on the Xbox 360.
Danny Martin played Minecraft, and maybe towards the end.
Yes, I played the Minecraft Xbox 360 version that recently came out. So
Actually,
that was
I,
tonight's episode.
We might squeeze in some iPad games.
we might
Some
squeeze.
trials and some Avengers. We'll see what we squeeze in at the end.
I don't know about squeezing. That's real quick though.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Raven at all?
No.
No.
All right, forget that.
Did
Did
you?
you see it?
Yeah, I
What
did.
is that?
What did you like it?
It was okay.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Raven
All
too.
right.
You want to talk
We'll start
about
off
the
with
Raven?
it. Start
All right,
off with it.
before
go to
we
the
get
Raven.
into Game of Thrones, it's the Raven.
Start with the
So-
Raven.
Start out. Did you guys know what it's about?
Yeah, we know what it's about.
Yeah, it's
Edgar Allan Poe. This guy starts killing people in the style of Edgar Allan Poe's poems,
Yeah.
stories.
So then he investigates
So
it
then
like
they
any
bring
good
Edgar Allan
detective.
Poe in to investigate and try and help.
Somebody
him catch.
told me I
see
look
what
like
kind of
John
murder
Cusack
is going-
once.
I'm
That-
sorry for you.
That person lied to you because you don't look like John Cusack
I
at
think
all.
no.
So
It's more
either.
like. Are you
Maybe
sure they didn't say
Joan.
Joan? Joan.
Joan Cusack.
The principal in School Rock.
I was gonna go with the cowboy girl in Toy Story. I look a lot like her.
The cowboy girl
Jesse?
from Toy Story. I don't know. The movie was okay though.
What'd you like about it?
Just the way that, the whole Edgar Allan Poe thing, killing him from his. That part was neat, but
Was it?
So what
So the-
post stories did we have in there? Some Cask of Amontillado.
Oh, well,
in there?
his like
Telltale Heart.
yeah, that was the end. That was the last one. That was the girl that the girl he wanted to date ends up getting kidnapped, and so she ends up becoming the Telltale Heart.
I hate when that happens.
What do you mean the Telltale Heart? How does
He
she
reenact.
become
She's
Becomes a
the
heart.
one that's buried
Yeah,
under
she's
the,
buried under the floor.
a-
How does
Oh.
that not make sense to you?
Well, because in the story of the Telltale Heart, he's like staying with this guy, and the eye keeps driving him mad, so he ends up killing the guy.
Yeah, they don't.
cutting
It's
out
like they just take
heart.
they take the idea of it
Right.
more or less.
No, but did they have a Cask of Amontillado? Someone got barricaded inside a wall. Did that happen?
No.
Like a
that-
basement?
well,
With bricks, and they're behind the.
it was
brick
in the
wall?
chim. Yep, it was in the chimney.
All right, yeah.
She got
Yep.
caught behind it. It was like that was the first one to start off as.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite post stories.
yeah, I
Yeah,
just see.
that's
I
a
don't
good
know
Poe
all the
story.
post stories, so.
Was it in like a wine cellar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like during like Italian parties or something. I don't know.
Those parties are wild.
Did Edgar Allan
Wild
Poe like
parties.
marry his like sister or cousin or something?
Third cousin or second
meant in the
cousin?
book.
I don't know.
In the movie.
No, you mean in his life?
I know. That's why I was asking if he did it in the movie.
Which one? What?
Edgar Allan Poe date anyone? Love anyone?
Yeah, that's the one who becomes.
Was she related to him?
No,
And then she
Oh, what the hell?
dies.
This is my cousin.
no, But so that was the first Poe when there was double
Kissing
homicide.
cousins.
One was just dead on the floor. Then they found one up in the chimney. The second one was, I don't know what story it is again, but the guy died from a swinging saw. I mean, not a saw, a swinging blade on like a, looked like a clock almost, a giant, huge clock.
Pendulum.
Oh, like pendulum style swing?
Yep. That one was the coolest because it was fucking awesome. Because the blade would ratchet down every time it clicked.
Now, who's dying? Just random people?
More or less random people, yeah.
Was there like one or two people that might have actually been a little tied into the story? Or
Not a whole lot of
Obviously the
people
girl at
died.
the
Like,
end.
not a whole lot of people. Well, the guy who died from the pendulum swing was another poet. I forget his name.
Wow. Getting rid of the competition.
Right, and so like a few years ago, Edgar Allan Poe and him had a competition. So like, Poe absolutely hated this guy, but you know they
So
never
sat
actually.
down and wrote poems.
Yeah, like
across the table from
they
each other.
brought Poe in there, to identify it, but he never actually seen him. So all he's ever was just read his work and stuff. So he couldn't.
Yeah.
But they actually did.
so did the
hate
guy?
it.
So that makes it seem like did the killer try and like make it so it looked like Poe did it?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
He was challenging Poe. Did you watch the trailer? I challenge Edgar Allan Poe to a game of wits.
Well, the best part is, you care if I spoil it?
No,
it's
it's
fine.
spoiled.
What's the
I'm never
killer at
seeing
the
it.
end? I'm not saying.
Well, Poe works at a newspaper writing columns. He's not writing stories anymore. He's writing
Well, actually, Edgar Allan Poe was a noted. He was like one of the first literary critics.
Yes, that's what he was doing.
He was a really great literary.
Right, he
critic,
was doing
actually.
that, and they weren't like. So he's working at the paper doing that stuff. Well, he wasn't writing poems and stuff, and they weren't really printing his work because they thought the editor thought it sucked. So
That's actually true to Poe's life too.
Yeah.
While he was alive, he was not well regarded for his work.
And then, but the guy who he worked at
Facts.
his newspaper, the next person down in line, I don't know what you would call him, was actually the killer. So he worked at him with the
seems kind of obvious. I could solve that case.
No, they didn't make it obvious at all in the movie. I mean, he was just such a huge fan of Poe, and that's why he started doing this, because this made Poe write again, start writing stories,
Oh.
so, which is what he wanted. He actually ends up getting away, but then gets caught. But Poe dies.
Poe dies?
Yeah, he makes him drink a poison to find out where his love is.
Poe didn't die in real life. He's still alive today. No, I'm just kidding.
He's alive in our hearts.
Poe in
Didn't
real
he-
life.
I don't know if
That
it's
was a
true or
good
not,
movie.
Did
but
somebody
our
kill him
nightmares.
Raven
know how
style?
he-
I don't know how you would
do you
kill
know how he
somebody
died? He didn't die. I don't know. In the story, they made him die on a park bench, which I think was.
I don't know.
No, I thought it was I heard it was like in a
Like
gutter or something,
Aqualung?
like on the side of the road.
Yeah, he was pretty poor, and I think he died of
Yeah, they made
the
that.
stuff you get from being outside. What's it called?
Hypothermia. Whatever.
Yeah, not hypothermia exactly, but like one of those
Exposure to the
one
elements.
of those diseases you get.
They made him.
Scurvy.
They made a joke. Like one guy's like, "Oh, you're just poor." He's like, "No, I'm Poe."
Ha.
All right, that was bad. Again.
Okay.
All right, that was the Raven.
Wow,
Attic Podcast 7-star scale.
4.
that seems about right, probably.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Maybe a little high, but
Yeah,
but I haven't seen it, so I don't really know.
True to Poe's life.
True to Poe's.
Very true.
His books are better than 4 to 7.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe is one of the greatest American writers of all time.
Danny Mon's the next one.
Right up there with
Insane.
Demon.
And Jack London.
That hurt.
And Ernest Hemingway.
It's my foot.
Oh yeah, ooh yeah, Faulkner too.
So Game of Thrones. What did you guys think? We got 3 people to discuss it with. Let's Tim.
All right,
Tim,
Sandy.
did you
what,
watch it?
What would you
Sandy?
like about the episode?
Well, the part where they played the game and there was a throne. I was a big fan
That
of
throne is pretty uncomfortable though.
I
don't
would
know why you'd
imagine.
want to win
Yeah,
that game.
I wouldn't want to sit in that thing.
Okay.
Charlie wouldn't.
I loved it. I love every episode so far.
I think this one. I didn't see the last. I think this episode was better than the last one.
6 is better than 5?
Yes. Danny.
Yeah. What happened in 5?
I don't know.
I mean,
it all
even the-
blends together, man.
Wait a minute. No, I don't know. I did like when spoiler because it's episode 5. So if you're behind at this point, it's over for you.
Yeah, well, we're talking about the whole episode.
So they're all spoilers.
It's all spoilers, man.
Well, I'm talking about last week's.
Yeah, why would you be worried about a spoiler in 6 if you? Why would you be worried about a spoiler in 5 when we're talking about 6? Like, of course.
Well, anyway, Renly died. That was a crazy death.
Yeah, that was cool, but that was like the only thing that
When
was.
she like birthed that thing,
Smoke monster.
Well,
Smoke
Smoke Monster
Monster.
was
Hey,
birthed
Sandy.
in the,
Sandy
first
listens.
episode.
yeah.
turned into Lost very quickly.
Gave the guy COPD.
No,
That was
but-
kind of nuts, though. Just that whole like thing. You want to see me naked, and you will. Or you want to see what's under here, and you will.
I don't know if that was
She-
nuts.
Just robes.
That was
like,
pretty
she's like,
nuts.
Do you think that was nuts?
oh! Thing was like
Right out of her. What was
Cooch.
Craw?
Yeah, she
Craw,
the craw.
craw.
You know about
The
the
maw?
craw.
The maw.
The maw.
The craw.
It's a good pixel. Just a pixel game.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Speaking of Twisted Pit, I saw a sweet little 3-pack of video games. They're arcade games, but for like $14, you get
The Hundo bundle.
Trials, Limbo, and Explosion Man. That's a pretty good pack right there
Pretty
for
good pack.
$14.
That's good. That's worth the money.
Yeah,
I'd
definitely.
pack that.
$5 a piece, basically. That's good. Anyway, back to Game of Thrones.
All right. Yeah, so the episode starts off with Theon of House Greyjoy taking over Winterfell. So what'd you guys all think about that?
It's kind of nuts. He's clearly gone crazy. Like,
I don't definitely say crazy. He's definitely out of his element, though. Like, because he's pretty much side with his family in this case. Like, he has his adoptive family. He could side with the Starks or
well, you know what?
his
That
actual
guy,
family
the guy that
that he beheads, Jory Castle, right?
yeah, the guy that he beheads, basically,
No, actually, no. Jory's already dead. What's his
the
name?
guy that he
I don't
beheads
know
says
his
to him,
name.
he's like, "You have truly lost your way,
Yeah.
Theon."
Well, he has, because he pretty much, the people in the Iron Islands, they don't accept him. They don't really know him, and this isn't
they
going to
don't
help him
accept
win
Theon?
power. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Theon's never lived there, and he
Yeah.
doesn't understand the customs really much of.
I mean, he
his
was given away
birthplace.
when he was 10, something
Yeah,
like that.
he
I
was
think
only
they said 10.
7 or something.
I think they
he
said
was young.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he's totally nuts for going back on it, like the Starks.
I wouldn't say he's nuts. I mean,
I
the
think he's
bonds of
nuts.
family are tough to.
He doesn't
give
know
up.
them though. I mean, like he said, his
Yeah,
father gave
it's
him away and
true.
everything.
Yeah, but his name is Greyjoy. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
everyone
true,
thinks
and that it
it's
was
his
as.
blood.
There is
Yeah.
a time when your name meant something.
Yeah. Blood is thicker than
Water.
water.
Yeah,
right?
but I
Isn't
just-
that like a saying from the Greyjoys, I think, too?
Yeah.
Oh, I made that up.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good writing there, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't think it, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just didn't like the way he went against the Starks and telling little what's his name,
Bran.
Bran.
Oh, I love the line that when Bran asks him, "Did you hate us the whole time, Theon?"
Yeah, that
Or
was
did
good.
you
That was a
ever-"
good line.
Yeah, it was.
That was good. Yeah, the guy playing Bran's really good.
Yeah, he's
actor
good.
for a child.
Did you guys notice it when it was raining out? It didn't look like when he cut off that guy's head.
Yeah.
He's like got blood spattered on his face, and it's like pouring rain, but you don't see like any rain running down his face.
He was drizzling.
Yeah,
blood.
I
It
don't
was
really notice
true.
those kind of. I'm
There-
so in.
Engrossed in him just hacking
Yeah.
and just doing
Oh,
the
that was
worst
nuts, the
job.
way he
The
did it.
worst
I
job.
know he had
just-
to hack him like 3/4, and you got to sharpen that blade.
That pretty much shows
The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
No,
That's
this
a
is
good
worse.
hacking scene.
Yeah, but that was under that
Rage.
Yeah, this
The
wasn't.
hatchet.
That wasn't so much as
This
rage.
is like, it's emblematic of how Theon's feeling right now, just like struggling against like something that he doesn't really sure if he believes in it or not, but he's just kind of just like fighting against it.
Yeah.
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 Somebody else could take a page out of Theon's book and learn how to chop a head off. Might be in a different predicament.
What are you talking about?
What?
Jon Snow.
I know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool that we have a scene where someone actually goes through it and kills somebody, and then we have
well, the
another character.
king went through with it.
What?
When he
Oh,
cut-
the king doesn't
What?
swing the blade though. He never.
He
does.
probably couldn't.
He's a
He-
wuss.
Not king, prince. Still technically not king.
No, he's king.
He's
is he?
king.
Yeah. But he's young, so his mother is technically the queen regent, so she's sort of in charge. But he's still the king, so he can tell people what to do.
No, I mean I definitely think Jon Snow should have killed her though.
Yeah,
Makes an interesting plot twist though.
it does.
Yeah. Did you like how she's like rubbing up against him
Yeah,
there?
rub her
well-
ass all over him.
That was this rubbing up against them.
Yeah.
I thought there might
up
have been
in his-
something else behind that.
Yeah, you know what it was.
Yeah, there is
about.
something else behind that. That's the point.
Yeah.
No, not that. Not sexual.
Behind her ass.
Just like for warmth.
I don't know.
Like, hey, I'm gonna rub.
I
my
thought
butt
something was
in
like
your-
coming out of her, like this fucking smoke baby again.
Not a
Really?
smoke.
Yeah.
Like this. What? Why would you think?
I don't know. That's just what I had in my head.
Because
Because like when they first show it, they just show like her jacket moving. I'm like, oh, what is going on here? Then when they did it again, they
So
showed
pretty
like
much the smoke monster has
Yeah,
just like
I'm freaking
made
out,
it-
man.
Anything you're like, what's gonna happen? I have no idea.
who's gonna die with smoke now? No, but then like the next shot, they show like her leg moving. I'm like, oh,
So did they Ghostbuster this smoke monster? Did they
No.
No,
not-
actually,
It's
nothing
still
happened.
floating around?
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see it this week.
Yeah, that's one thing you can say about this show. It doesn't really, well, even the books too. It doesn't really explain some of the magical elements really that well,
yeah.
or really at all. Really, they're just kind of
Can't
there.
explain magic.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
That's
They
why
just
it
have
is
some,
magic.
and they have too many characters to fit in all in one episode, which is
Oh yeah, but I mean that's the beauty of television. At least is the fact that you can do certain episodes based on certain characters.
Why do you think Jon Snow did that? Why didn't he just let the other guy kill her and then?
I think he wanted to prove to that guy that he could handle it and like he could like take care of her.
You
Like,
could swing with the big dogs.
Yeah.
So
but then there's also the fact like killing an unarmed woman is like tough, especially for Jon Snow, who's like never
Right.
been in battle really.
what?
he's
So-
been in one battle.
What battle was he in?
I don't know.
He fought the White Walkers.
Yeah.
That's not really a big battle though.
I
That's
thought
like
he was in another
fighting
battle. Though.
zombies.
And
'Cause
that's
when he-
just and that was life. That was like surviving for your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like
They're zombies too. They're not human beings. It's different to kill a human being.
the
than
White
to
Walker.
kill a
Yeah, the White
zombie.
Walker isn't human. You can tell.
Yeah, but there was another part when he joined that small force. He's like, "Well, I fought in this." He said some battle. I don't think they showed it though.
What?
Remember,
I don't
how
remember that happening.
when
at
he
all.
joined the small group?
When he joined the wall.
When he joined
No,
the
not
Night's
the wall.
Watch?
No,
Yeah,
when they
Night's
split
Watch.
off. When how everyone went over, and then they split off into those 5 guys who just are gonna sneak around, kill people.
Make burgers.
Why are you looking at me? Like you're so confused?
when they went ranging.
Yeah.
out with
he's
or in half hand.
his case to join that group of people going off. He said he fought in something.
Yeah, no, he fought the White Walkers. Is what he brought up.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I thought he said something different.
Yeah, because the head guy there, Mormon, he was like, well, you fought off these things, so go out there and get some experience or whatever if you want.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure that's what he
I
brought
thought
up.
he said
No,
it
you're
different.
right. No, he said he fought off a White
Yeah.
Walker. No, I'm
Are you sure? I
Yeah,
thought it was a different battle.
when would he have a chance for a battle? He's
I don't think
young
we
right now.
we
and
didn't see
there's
it though.
no
I
other
thought it was
wars.
before the first book
I mean,
or the first
last
season.
war was
First
like
season.
10 years ago, and because the war they talk about at the beginning, that's actually when Jon Snow was born, like during that war.
Oh,
Because Ned goes off to battle and then comes back with a bastard son. And that's why his wife never likes Jon Snow, because it's like, we got married, you go off to war, and you come back with another lady's boy. What's
Yeah.
this about?
She was pretty good though. I like the queen.
The queen?
Well, not the queen.
You mean
cat.
Cat? I don't know. She's kind of annoying a lot of the time.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know.
think she's
She always
annoying.
seems like she's like, oh, we need to get the girls back. Don't you care about them at all, Rob? You guys.
It's because you're just a heartless asshole.
No, I'm
yeah.
just
Why?
saying.
Why does that bother you that she wants to get her children?
I
back?
know.
No, I'm just
I mean,
saying.
think of the bloodline.
I'm sorry. You know what?
You got to think of the kingdom.
You don't have
over,
children, Danny.
Over the
You don't
life
know.
or the life.
Yeah,
That's
Danny,
what Rob
can you
does,
answer this
though.
question for? Do you have kids of your own?
No.
So that's why.
Well, no, but Rob's told her like a couple episodes ago. He's like, yeah, I can't ransom Jamie for the 2 kids because we got to think about the future.
Yeah,
of
but she doesn't.
Winterfell and
Yeah, but
stuff.
she's not the one who's running. Rob's running this.
Yeah. All right. I guess. Yeah. You can give her that.
Aren't they making that Game of Thrones video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
It's not going to be junk.
yeah,
Probably.
It'll be okay. It'll be
Who's making it?
mediocre. Some studio. I don't
Telltale
even
What
know.
will you do?
Telltale game.
It's like a RTS type thing with like armies fighting.
It's coming out pretty soon though. A couple months.
Yeah.
Anyway, Xbox Live Arcade game.
No.
Full-
Like
full?
PC.
Oh, just PC?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's fine.
Oh, really?
Diablo 3.
It's a
So
commercial for that.
Good plug.
yeah, Jon Snow there. Do you think he? Because what happened was they found this camp. They killed everyone except for the girl.
Yeah.
And then as he says, I'll kill the girl, the other people walk away. It's just him and the girl. And you don't really see what he does. You just hear the clang of the sword hitting the rock. And
Yeah.
then you look,
And then she runs away.
and then you see that he didn't actually chop off her head.
Yeah.
Do you think he missed on purpose or he missed by accident because he couldn't do it? Like,
Well, I think he missed on purpose. You know, he was like he couldn't go through with it. So that's
I
why
don't
he
know
missed.
though, because they both look so like she looked at him and he looked like he had a look of shock on his face. Didn't you think?
It just, I think it was kind of a combination of both things. Like he didn't want to, so he
I
just,
think it was
when he, like,
shock
swung
at. Yeah, it's like shock at himself not being able to do it.
Oh,
maybe.
that may be it. I don't know. It's tough to tell by a man's face.
Yeah.
Of shock.
Yeah, you don't really know what he's thinking right now at this point.
Jon Snow is one of my favorite characters so far, though.
He's definitely the most right now. I love how it's so different than the other storylines we're dealing with right now. Like they're just like sort of on their own right now. The
Yeah.
Night's Watch, and then everyone else is just fighting over.
So, well,
The Iron Throne.
Yeah.
so he hasn't he didn't meet up with the other guys. What do you think is gonna happen there?
I think it's
can't
them
say.
two are going to end up fending with each other for a little while.
Yeah, I you can definitely.
You think they're
that's
gonna know?
happen.
You think he's gonna find the other guys?
Maybe not right away. No, I think you'll have a few episodes of like them two.
See, I bet you he's not gonna be in the next episode. I think they're gonna show his storyline. at
Probably
all.
not, because we got to deal with Daenerys losing her dragons and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
At the very end of the episode.
That was so interesting. I thought that Daenerys she's like I got all these people and she left there as a baby.
Oh! When she's talking about the people, when she's talking to the merchant and
Yeah,
trying to
yeah, about
convince him
going back
send
to
him
the
over.
kingdom.
Yeah,
yeah. I thought that was interesting. Like I thought she left like not that long ago when she was like older.
No, it was during the Robert's Rebellion thing. That
Yeah.
was 10 years ago, I guess.
And she said she was
Yeah.
just a baby, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, how old is she?
I'm not sure in
Old
the
enough.
show.
Well,
Old
yeah,
enough.
yeah. I mean, her
In the show, she's supposed.
Yeah.
In the book, she's like. She
Hot.
starts at like 13, and then she's like about like 16 in the books now, I think.
yeah. So
Yeah, but in the show, they've aged a lot of the
yeah,
characters
she's
up
a lot older in the show.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't show naked people having sex when they're minors. So yes,
Well, mother's consent, maybe.
no,
No, legally
can't.
you cannot. There's laws against that.
She's right at acting school. Actually,
Oh, really?
Drama school.
She's
Yeah.
pretty good though.
Yeah, she is
Yeah.
good. I like her. I like that storyline where she's over there. She's talking about all the different, like the copper dude. She couldn't get anything. All she got was like one ship, but I had to sleep with him. You know, like do people just think I'm whores? And then I like that. What's that guy's name?
The black guy.
Yeah, the one that wants her to marry him.
Darius
Legolas.
Zaxos or something.
Yeah,
he's got a
and
weird name.
And he talks. He's like, you know, I worked here just working on ships and like doing this, and you know, I'm now the richest man in Karth. You know, he's like, I did things that
I regret.
Yeah,
but-
normal men.
not
No,
regret.
yeah, I
normal
don't
men
regret.
would like shut her out or whatever, but I don't regret anything.
Yeah, because
You know,
it made him who
Showing
he was,
her like
you
maybe
know.
you should do things like that.
Like marry me.
That's kind of what I probably was getting at. But
Yeah. Hey, well, you know, she's got a pretty good claim to the throne right now with all the mess that's happening over.
Yeah,
in
but she doesn't know
Westeros.
about the mess that's going on.
No, well, she just found about it last episode. Wait, he brought up the fact that Robert died, and now there's the Civil War.
Yeah, which isn't a whole lot. Like,
Well, she
maybe it's
doesn't
the
know.
dragons. If those dragons, you know, once they get bigger, she can go there and
Yeah,
Rush
yeah.
job.
Dragons pretty much.
What now?
People, like,
How
bow
do the
to.
dragons work? Do they like follow her around or something?
They're
Or she,
ba-
like,
They're baby
blows a
dragons,
horn and
so
they
they're just-
fly over.
they're baby dragons. So for the most part, they're in cages. Like there's a few scenes where she'll be in like her room and have them out and like feed him or something. And she's like teaching one how to breathe fire right now.
How's the CGI on those puppies?
They
They're
look
pretty
fine
good.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
look really good.
I think that's why they're in the basket like the entire episode, though. They don't want to waste all the budget on the CGI dragons all the time. So, like, yeah, they're in this basket over here. You can't see them,
They're
but
around the corner, you
Yeah.
know.
it's easier just to add the sound effect
Yeah.
of them squealing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the sound effect was nuts.
What do
So-
they sound like? T-Rex?
Just
Well,
like what you think.
They normally they sound kind of
Raptors.
like they just
Raptors.
kind of make like like a screech noise. But last episode, actually,
Could you
here's
do
kind
that
of what happened was she was out talking with that black guy, and as she walks back in like her section of the section of Karth they gave her, all her men are just dead.
That's
She
a
goes up
shame.
into her room, and the dragons. She starts screaming, "Where are my dragons?" And like you see some dude who's just
Yeah,
mask
carrying
covered
him.
up, just carrying him away, and they just screaming their heads off. It's kind of a blood curdling scream. It's
What do you think? Who do you think that guy is?
I don't know. I think he's with that dude that she tried to bargain with, that fat dude.
Oh, that merchant.
Yeah,
I see. I think he's with. I think he's with
the other dude, the one that like multiplied himself.
Yeah, the magic guy.
Well, you know,
I
the
feel,
undead.
Yeah, the undead.
There's more
house.
conversation between me and you since
House,
Danny
House
already
of
knows.
the Undead.
Yeah, the
Since
house of
Danny
the
already
undead.
knows it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Who's right, Danny? Who's right?
We'll find out next
Yeah,
episode.
please don't
I guess.
spoil it.
No, tell me who's right.
Danny, please don't. You can tell him when I leave.
How's that spoiling it to know who took him?
Yeah, Danny, whisper it to me.
No.
Sandy.
Get out of here.
The FDNY took
he
him.
says
Yeah.
you're right.
No, but yeah, so that's cool. They haven't done a lot with Daenerys this whole season though.
She's been pretty much in the background. Like they show quick blips. Like this is like
There's like one scene an episode
yeah,
almost.
real quick. What do you think of the king getting hit with a mud pie or cow
Cow
pie?
pie?
Cow
That was
pie.
That was
awesome.
pretty
Mud pie.
awesome.
That was an awesome scene.
That
They
was a
send
good
off-
scene. That was a
They
good scene.
send off. What's her name?
Marcella. Yeah, Marcella.
Well,
Which
no,
is
but
The queen's daughter.
the queen's
what's the
daughter.
queen's name, right?
Oh, Cersei sends off Marcella to
Yeah.
Xerxes is in
Dorne
this?
in the south.
Yeah.
To get married to someone or just stay there?
To
think
be
it's
a
for
ward of the south so that they'll like ally with them.
I thought it was more for like a protection thing.
Or that too.
Well,
but also
that's
like
what Tyrion keeps implying that it's for her protection, and I believe it is, but it's also for political reasons.
well, it's definitely not safe to be in the capital right now, as
Definitely,
you can see by
well, yeah,
that
definitely.
riot
No.
that broke out.
That riot was awesome. As they send him off, they have to walk back through the castle up
Well,
to
not
like
the castle, through the city.
Yeah,
the
through
city,
wall.
up
Yeah.
to their castle, up to the chambers or whatever.
Yeah.
And as they're walking through, everyone just starts yelling like, "Where's the food? We're hungry!" It just starts, and you could see Tyrion looking, and all of a sudden he goes to one of the guards, "Get them out of here now!" And then all of a sudden, a cow pie just gets thrown and hits the king in the King Joffrey in the face. And that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
And then he yells, "Kill them all!" And then a riot erupts. Pretty much.
Huge ass freaking riot.
Yeah.
And then the queen, or his, soon to be queen if he truly becomes king or whatever.
Yeah.
What's her name,
She
Cersei?
She gets,
No, Cersei's the queen right
Queen.
now, but
King
Oh,
Joffrey's
yeah,
mother.
yeah.
but the one he's engaged to is what's her
Whatever,
name?
Stark.
Not Arya Stark, but
Arya's awesome. I really like her storyline.
for some reason I can remember the actress's name, Sophie Turner, but I can't remember her character's
What
the
name
hell?
right now. Yeah, just weird.
But so then she gets the soon to be queen gets left behind, and she kind of gets stuck in this alley where she's about to get raped.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden the Hound comes out of nowhere and just owns and wrecks shop all over these guys. It's one of the coolest scenes.
Yeah.
think?
I love how it's pretty much just grabbing guys and just crushing their throats and just throwing
Or
them
just
away.
like
Yeah.
stabbing them with a sword, just straight
Was
up.
it-
All right, get.
It was interesting though at the end of that scene, like Tyrion is like, "Oh, thank you for saving her."
I didn't do it for you.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
What is he doing it just to protect her, or
Yeah, well, there was that one scene where Joffrey had one of the
Yeah,
Knights
and put
Guard
the
hit him,
cloaks
and
on
then
her.
he gave her a handkerchief to like wipe her bloody face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then-
think he's just. It seems to me like it's just kind of. She's a woman, and he
Well,
probably
that
has
too,
some respect for women.
and the Hound was always brutalized by his older brother because there's the story that they talked about how he was
Right.
burned by his brother. So he feels
Right. That was the
like-
first season when they had to face each other. In
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. So he probably feels like sort of kinship having like the fact that she's smaller and getting beat up by this other person. So
Yeah, just
Feel
having
sorry for
Joffrey like
him.
toy with her.
yeah,
and then Lannister, fuck, when he slaps the king there,
yeah.
Tyrion.
Tyrion, that was awesome. Yeah,
he gets
so
so many good slaps. And
right. So once they get back into like the hiding spot where they're away from the riots, Tyrion walks up to him and just starts chewing him out for the chaos he has created.
Yeah.
And, King Joffrey yells at him, "You will not talk to your king like that." Then Tyrion just slaps him in the face. Well, I slapped my king in the face and my hand ain't falling off.
Yeah, the king thinks he's just almighty.
He gets slapped so many times though.
yeah,
It's great.
he does really get slapped a lot. And then I like the part when they're like, when it
The
just
one guy's leg gets like ripped off. And
I thought
someone
that was
just
his
holds
arm. It
up
was
the
his
leg.
arm.
It's an arm or leg or something. I have no idea, but they literally like ripped off someone's arm.
Yeah.
And they're just holding.
that's pretty crazy.
Oh, Tyrion watched it in horror.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Like a mob could rip off someone's arm.
They must have had a sword.
They
or
had to
something.
have something.
Wasn't it the guy who was saying the prayer as they were sending her off or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the head priest of the city pretty much.
Yeah, and it was him that they.
Yeah, so he's dead. So that means we're getting a new head of the the church. showing up.
And then another interesting scene in this week's episode was when Peter Baelish came to where Arya is.
Oh yeah.
Because she's up there, as she's now serving the... What is
She's
he?
the cupbearer to Tywin Lannister.
Yeah. And, she's up there, and then all of a sudden Peter Baelish comes in, and she does everything, and she does everything she can to just kind of not let him...
See her?
Not let
Yeah.
Peter Baelish see her, because she knows what kind of person he is, and she knows what it could cause if he finds out.
Yeah, because we don't know what's up with
It's Sansa.
Peter Baelish there. Yeah, I just remembered
Yeah, I
what
just
her name
remembered it
was.
too.
Yeah, but Arya, she's... what's his name?
Tywin?
Tywin Lannister doesn't know it's Arya, doesn't know it's like Ned
Yeah.
Stark's daughter.
Well, yeah, because they're all looking for Arya right now because they need her for bargaining reasons.
Yeah. They don't know it, so she wants to make sure Peter Baelish doesn't see her because she knows what could happen because she's incognito right now.
Do you think Littlefinger saw her though? Do you think he?
I think
I mean, it looked like
I don't know. He
kind of
gave
did.
a smirk.
Yeah, kind of.
You don't know with him. You don't know with him.
I don't really know what side he's on right now. Though.
Yeah.
No,
I
because
Can't really-
he's. You know what he's on?
He's on his own.
He's
side.
on Littlefinger's side.
Yeah, he's playing. He's
That's a
playing
good
all.
way of putting it.
he's
Because he is. He's not on any side.
He's playing all the cards right
Yeah.
now until he.
That
someone,
Andy does want the hand of what's her name?
Catelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's had a crush on her.
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
But that's still being on his own side. He just has a crush on her. So yeah, he's actually one of my favorite. I love Peter Baelish or
Yeah.
Littlefinger. He's one of my favorite characters. He's a slime ball, but just every scene he's in, I'm enthralled.
Yeah, he gets some of the best lines.
Oh, he
too.
does. He really does. Him and Tyrion. Tyrion has some of the
Yeah.
best lines.
I think Tyrion has better lines.
He does.
Probably.
Tyrion
But
does-
he's in it.
has
He's
the
more
best lines on the
prominent
show.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I liked at the end though when Arya steals that note, and then the guard ends up
That's
catching her.
that little storyline's awesome.
And that,
Give me 3 names. I shall kill them.
Yeah,
That guy's creepy.
I like how you see him open the door, like, oh, he made it there, and he
Yeah.
just falls face first.
That was awesome.
That's some good timing there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
guy
really
is good.
was.
You have to go now.
Shit,
Little
yeah.
one cannot tell me when to make the kill.
Who do you think he's gonna do the last one? You think he's gonna be
Lannister? I think so. My guess is Lannister.
Tyrion? Not Tyrion.
No. Taiwan?
Tywin.
You guys
Tywin.
remind me
Tywin.
of a bunch of old ladies that get together and talk about their soap operas. Oh, that's Taiwan. He's dating her. And,
He's with him. Well, we can get into that in Legend of Korra last episode. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Who's dating who?
Who's dating?
Oh, it'd
who?
get even worse with this show because Jaime Lannister had sex with his sister. Now the king is an incestually born king. Nobody knows it yet. Only Ned Stark.
No,
was
everyone
right.
knows it.
he's a
Pretty much
flipper
everyone
kid.
says that now. Like even
flipper kid.
Tyrion makes a comment to him about not losing Sansa because he needs his cousin. You need Jaime back and you owe him a lot.
Yeah.
Because even Tyrion knows that they're probably.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, the
yeah.
blonde hair really.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
But you also have what happened to that kid last week? The kid wasn't in it.
Oh yeah, Gendry.
Yeah, the one that Tyrion has watching.
Oh,
every-
Lancel, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the guy who's the blacksmith with Arya right now, Gendry. But you're talking about Lancel,
Is that the guy that
the blonde-haired cousin
kid
of the
that
queen.
was having sex with the?
Yeah, they're cousins. She likes the incest.
Yeah.
Kissing
I never
cousins.
understood though. Because I've heard it on that other podcast that guy there is supposed to look like Jamie, and that's why the queen's having sex with her.
Yeah.
Him, not her.
I just haven't seen Jamie in so long. Like the one
Oh,
episode
yeah.
you saw him, and it was dark,
He's
and he
gonna
was
be
all
in next week's episode.
He's got a big
Is he?
beard now too.
Is he?
Yeah, you didn't see it at the end.
I don't watch those.
I don't
Why?
remember that at the end.
Yeah, they're gonna show him next episode.
Oh.
Why?
Well, at least
Because
they-
it spoils stuff. I'd rather just watch it when it happens.
It's not really spoiled. You're
It's-
just gonna
it-
know
it's
he's gonna be
quick.
in the next episode, and that's it. What's spoiled about that?
Because then I
Now
know
you know it's in
exactly.
the
That is a
episode.
spoiler. that
I
it's
don't.
gonna be
I
in
don't
the
think
next
it's a
episode.
spoil at all.
It's
It's
not a
HBO gave it to you. It's your fault. You know. I don't.
It's not a big deal, but
Yeah, and just,
everything.
Like,
nothing
what do you,
spoils
you don't
me.
know anything
What
about
is that?
it.
What are you talking about anyway?
The previews.
Yeah,
At the end
at
of
the
the,
end of the episode-
end of every episode, it's like
called a trailer.
next week on.
That must be on HBO, not HBO Go.
Oh, you watch.
Oh, you
it on
watch
I
it.
watch
YouTube?
HBO Go,
Oh,
baby.
really?
Do you like that? I heard it gives you added information during the show.
No.
You can get it. There's a
Maybe you
certain,
can. Maybe if I did a different thing, but not when
Yeah.
I just watch it straight up.
What are you watching on the Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, how's it work?
Awesome.
Oh.
It looks so good too. Nice, crisp, and clean.
Oh.
So my because I have HDMI. If I watch it on my TV, it's just regular cable.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have HD?
Not down the basement.
Not down in my basement,
Oh.
but I have
why-
HDMI on my Xbox.
Doesn't
so-
all your family watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, but they watch it upstairs.
Oh.
Even I bet the TV downstairs probably looks better than yours.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does. It's more worth it to watch the Xbox with HDMI than just the regular
Your
HD.
TV upstairs is pretty old now.
Yeah.
All right.
That was bought for like the first Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
2001.
remember when you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junk it.
Don't
Second
get
Super
anymore.
Bowl,
They keep
actually.
they were talking. Well, haven't been there for a while, but your dad was talking about getting a different one.
My mom wants one bad.
That
Oh,
was
I think it
pretty
was your
big
mom,
too.
actually.
Get the Bose TV.
No, fuck that thing. That thing is so stupid.
It sounds nice though.
It does actually sound good.
Well, yeah, they make the great.
Yeah, but the TV is stupid.
That
though.
little wand
Yeah,
you
the
can aim
TV's
the
not really
sound.
That
Yeah.
wand was cool.
Yeah,
We talked about that.
the Bose TV.
All right, yeah. So, what did everyone think of this week's episode of Game of Thrones? All in all,
I thought it was excellent. I thought it was,
Sandy.
By the way, you guys just talked about it for way too long. I didn't like it.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
Danny.
Yeah, it continues to be good. So
Yeah, great. Another
All
great
right.
episode.
So Legend of Korra, Kimball.
I thought this was a much better episode than
All
last
right,
week's.
Sandy, you want to go for a walk or
This,
something?
this was a huge like action-packed thing. Like the
Stuck back
so
in.
in this episode they have Korra and her buddies are in the finals and they're fighting the what is it, the
Worm.
wolf bats?
Yeah, something like that. Wolf bats.
It's a
Yeah.
hell of a team name.
It is.
They howl too.
Yeah,
They couldn't decide between wolves or bats.
No.
No, because all
Might
the
as well go
animals
for the
in this
best.
world are pretty much combinations of different things.
A little genetic mutation.
So yeah, so like there's platypus bears and stuff. And then all right, so yeah, so they're in the finals fighting the wolf bats, and how about the wolf bats cheating there? All the
Yeah,
time?
they paid off
All-
not the judges.
The refs.
The refs.
yeah. Even the announcers like announcing that.
That the announcer guy is so good in the show
Yeah.
because like
In that one when the equalist comes up to him
Yep,
and is like,
yep.
oh, now he's in the box.
he's in here with me now. He has one of those things on his hand. Looks like he's gonna electrocute me. And
I'm
then-
peeing my pants right now.
Yes, that was so funny. It was
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, but the action in this episode was awesome.
Yeah,
like,
this was like last week's episode with all the love and shit. I was like, this one really turned it around, and made it really good.
yeah, because there was the airship above, and
Yep,
then
Then they had all the steel bending from the police chief.
yeah,
That was cool, steel
oh,
bending.
yeah, when she was just like getting that catching Korra when she was like falling, and then like throwing her back up to the airship and stuff,
Yeah,
and then just fighting on like the roof of the building.
yeah, that was real neat.
Yeah. And then you also got some character building there, though, with Tenzin. You find out Tenzin was originally with
the police chief there.
what's her name? I forget her.
I don't know
What
her
was
name.
She hasn't been in enough, so
No,
I forget her name.
this is like the second episode.
Yeah, because she was in the first episode. She showed up.
Yeah,
and
because that's
then-
when she first met Korra.
Yeah, I think she was in the episode before last at that like thing where Korra joins the
and
the police.
I don't think
force thing.
I didn't think she was a part of like the board though.
No, she's not. She's not. Because when they all came in, when they're about to, because the terrorist threat happens, so they're about to cancel the tournament, and then she barges in and says, "No, we can't bend to the terrorist demands and
Right.
stuff." So I like how the show kind of, it does take sort of a real world like question right there with like terrorism and stuff, and like, should you bow to terrorists and stuff?
Right.
Which is cool to have in like a
Should you?
cartoon.
No,
No, you shouldn't. Never bow to the terrorists.
never.
Then they win. Even though like the terrorists in this show, they actually have like a legitimate gripe because like the
But
power.
the terrorists in real life don't have a
I can't talk.
legitimate
I'm
gripe.
talking to my mic.
not
I'm talking in the background, so I'll hear me on the background.
not
noise.
really the
I'm gonna dim the background. Everyone's mic. I'm
like-
gonna throw off what Danny's talking about.
yes, Islamists sort of. We're not getting into politics
Okay,
here, all right?
just saying.
Sorry, yes, every terrorism person has a gripe there, but like these ones are more. You're more willing to. You're willing to accept their mission statement more than most terrorists.
Thank you,
in
Jerry
shows.
Maguire.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think?
Show me the money.
I liked at the end though when they were tied up and they had the
Pabu.
Yeah,
the-
untie them. That was funny.
Yeah. Pabu's awesome in that show.
Pabu is awesome.
Like when they came in for the opening there, and he was like doing tricks, like jumping through the thing.
Yeah.
How
That was pretty
about
funny.
Bolin? What did he do this episode?
He talked a lot.
He said some jokes once
He-
in a while.
He was talking to Pabu.
Yeah. Him and Pabu are cool.
Yeah, they are cool. Though the bending battle was pretty good though.
Yeah, like this show is so awesome. How well animated it is and stuff.
Yeah, it was really good. But my TiVo fucked up again. And it's not recording it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I moved it to #1 priority. It didn't record it on Saturday.
Really?
I found it on.
You're gonna have to just like
I don't know.
find the TV.
I don't know why it won't do it because I wasn't home then.
Yeah.
Clearly, your TV knows what's good for you.
I don't know, but I don't know why it wouldn't do it.
So it records every other show, but not that one.
No, but it's recording that one tonight at 8. Even though it was on Saturday. What time was it on Saturday?
11.
Yeah.
So it records tonight's one, but not Saturday's.
Well, it's the same episode. It's just a repeat
That's
tonight.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. I have no idea why.
You gotta fix your TV.
Maybe they don't have rights to record it. I don't know.
No, it does because it records tonight.
No, but I mean, like maybe the morning one. It
I don't
doesn't
know.
have rights to record. Like
I have to. I'll go.
I don't know if that happens with TiVo.
I don't know. I'll go to it and scroll to it. at
DVR is
11
better,
and
that's
Look
why.
at it. I don't know. I was watching on dubhappy.com. Check it
Oh.
out, people. I like it.
Or on demand. Oh, you don't have on demand. Do you?
What
It's
is the
it's
website?
late. It's late going on
Yeah.
demand.
Oh, is it?
On
Yeah.
demand, it doesn't show up till like Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. So, like all episodes I've watched on dubhappy.com.
Dub.
Is there other
Happy.
shows on that?
Yeah.
Is that like
There's a whole bunch of
it's
animated
like
shows.
pirated?
It's all animated.
It's pretty good though, because it's weird though. For some reason, they give you like 4 different players to play it from.
Oh, like Click Time and Real Player and
They
that
have
stuff?
all like it's like RooTube. It's like one. They're all weird.
YouTube?
I've never
Oh.
heard of them. They're
Sounds
all
like a
weird.
porn
They're
site.
probably like
Because like I started on the first one that it came up
yeah.
on, and
They're
it
probably like European things maybe then.
yeah, I think that's why. Because like they dubbed the show one for other people.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Probably.
The name dub.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
That makes sense.
Thought it was a music thing.
No, not dubstep. But it only played for like 10 minutes and then it stopped. So I just clicked on a different player and fast forwarded and it went fine. Not all the players though. Some look really nice and some don't.
Oh.
So I can't really tell you how I feel
We
about the graphics.
don't condone piracy though, but
We do. on dub.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta
I
do.
condone piracy.
You
So,
wouldn't steal a car, would you?
I would.
Yes.
It was an excellent. I
hate
thought it was.
those commercials.
I thought it was a really good episode though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was definitely hugely entertaining, and it keeps coming back to it's too short.
It is. It is too short. I think that show could do so well with an hour.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely feels like it'd do better as a longer episode.
LP.
They put a lot into each episode though.
So yeah, they do definitely jam packed.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
bending fight was so good though. I was
Yeah.
so impressed. And then when she caught them all when they fell off the
Yeah.
edge, that was cool. And they went to the tiebreaker.
And then like the whole city was like on fire and stuff pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. it
And
was
then
crazy.
like Tenzin,
Rock and roll.
yeah, Tenzin like drops the line, "Well, we're at war," and then it ends.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, well that's Avatar. So Charlie is a jerk. So tell us about Fez.
I'm a jerk?
Yeah, you're the most annoying person I've ever met. Now tell us about Fez.
No, he turned me down. I was upset with
Tell
him.
me about Fez
Oh,
before I
I'll
punch
tell
you.
About Fez. Punch me.
Hit me.
Fez is a good game that you should play.
Yeah, why should I play it?
It's $5, right?
Yeah.
That's
$5.
a good reason to play.
That's a first good reason.
It's a
Support
two-
an indie creator.
It's fine. Yep. Support an indie creator.
Phil Fish.
Just by opening the game, you get a gamer picture. Reason like number 3.
Does the guy have a fez on?
What's a
Please.
Fez?
It's a hat.
little
You don't know
hat.
what a fez is?
Oh, is that the one that the guy
It's like
with the
the
monkey?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
monkey
yeah,
in
yeah.
Aladdin has one.
Yeah.
The Shriners wear them.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, what is with your phone? You're blowing up.
All right.
All right.
Go on.
Sorry. Answer the phone during the podcast.
No.
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 Speaking
tell
of
me
the-
about Fez.
Speaking of the phone thing,
My mother.
I did find a
wants
way
me to wish her a happy Mother's Day.
that we can loop in phone calls on the show.
Oh, dude.
All right. When you interview me on the phone.
Yeah. I don't know how. I have to read
So
more
we
into
can
it.
have
but-
fans call the show.
Yes, all the fans. Please call
So-
us. 774.
Call now.
No.
Toll free.
I'll
1-800.
I'll throw it up on like Facebook or something. Like, call now.
Text APOD to 11531.
We'll get like an ag podcast phone. It's like a burner phone.
I'll get an MCI. No, it isn't not MCI.
a burner
A
phone.
mass casualty.
Sprint.
MPS or
I
whatever.
don't know. Whatever the fucking $20 ones. All right, moving on. Fez.
Yeah.
Good play.
Fez is a very good game. So what happens is there's this cube. Oh, well, you start off and everything's like very one-dimensional, and everyone's like, you're looking very flat today. So have to be like, everyone's like, I like squares, but not cubes.
Is there people talking? Or
Cubes
is
don't
it all,
exist.
like,
No, it's all bubbles.
text bubbles.
And you're just this like white little thing, and you're walking around and
What do you mean? Just like a white circle, or
no,
what
it's
do you mean?
you can actually see like your eyes and like your legs and your arms.
So you're a guy.
But it doesn't look like a person. I don't really know what it looks like, but it's very white, just two black eyes, whatever. Anyway, and every time you talk to somebody, they tell you about how much they like either you look flat today, or they love squares, or how cubes don't exist. The whole thing is everything's very flat, one dimensional.
I get the joke now.
And then all of a sudden, you have to go up and meet this guy at the top level of the place. You have to climb up there, whatever. Using just
So is this a side scroller right now, or
you don't really go.
Or is it like Paper Mario?
It's more platform because you're always going up. You're never really going side to side. Every once in a while, you go side. Explain to you. You have to go all the way up, right, to the top, and you talk to this guy.
It's
and
like ice climbers.
And all of a sudden, when you're at the top, like this whole thing happens. This cube explodes, and you got to go find this cube throughout the whole world. And all you know is the village. You don't know anything outside of what people keep calling the village. The village is looking good today. Whatever.
Good movie.
All of a sudden, it turns out there's more to the world than just the village, and you're exposed to this secret. And you just go through doors, and you'll come up to another world that kind of looks like some of them look like, and there's so many different things you can do. But once you leave it, you hit the triggers, and it moves, and the whole world moves, and it goes all the way around all four sides. You can see all four sides by using the trigger, and that's a huge thing because that's how you have to navigate this world, is by using the camera differential. Because when you say you'll be on a level and then you need to get to the next level, but like one of the platforms to the other side of you is like really far away. If you kind of walk around the building and then you use
Is this like a platformer game?
Kind of, yeah, very platformy.
You get it, Danny?
He did just say you jumping on platforms.
Yeah,
So
but
say
I
like
don't-
you got
I
a
don't know
square,
what it
you got a
looks like.
square building, right?
Yeah.
And so you're at tier 1 to get to tier 2, which is up, but it's on the left side of the building. So as you jump, you have to squeeze the trigger to rotate the whole world over one side.
This.
Okay.
You get
So
it?
it's and you're a 3D character in it?
No,
or
2D.
No, you're a 2D character.
2D.
But you got to
And then
rotate the
you
world a
can
lot.
rotate the
I mean,
world?
You're looking at like this. You're pan way out,
and
Yeah.
you're looking at
All right.
one side of it.
And
Yeah.
then you can rotate it, and then it'll be another side of it,
right?
but it's going in a different direction, but it's still
No, same
2D.
direction, but there's nothing like you can't
But
jump.
it, no, but it switches direction, but it's
You're
still
looking
2D.
at this huge like
everything has 4
cube.
sides.
Everything has 4 sides, and you're looking at it. And the camera's not the world itself, really. There are a few levels where you can.
the camera rotates.
Yeah, there's a
around
few
it.
levels where you
Yeah,
actually
okay.
do have to move like some of the platforms around, but that's a different thing. But you take the camera and you move it to the side. So you're always going to look at like one straight on side of it,
All right,
but you're
yeah,
moving the
okay.
camera to look at each side of it.
All right.
And when you do, things change. Like you're not just looking at it from a different view. Like the thing actually, like if you're there and you need to get up and you're like over here and you go walk around and then you hit the trigger, when it moves, all of a sudden one of the ledges off to the side will actually be closer to you, and it's all what's that word to describe it?
Sweet.
No, but like optical illusion almost. I mean, it's so hard to explain because of how crazy this game is, but it's all about camera angles and depth and,
Depth perception.
not depth, but camera perception. I love it. You just go around. I mean, it's platformer, but it's also like trial and error style because
Yeah, there's no points deducting.
there's no
for how
lives.
many times you die. Yeah.
Anytime you die, you just respawn right where you are. There's really no enemies.
You're just looking
No.
for those cubes.
Yeah. And it's kind of almost like a 16-bit world, if you will. But it's meant to look that way, but it's really good looking. Like, it's actually really good looking. The world itself looks really good, even though it's meant to kind of look 16-bit style-ish.
So it's a good game, though.
Yeah, but it's a good look for what it's trying to do. I love the game. I bought it today. I played the demo the other day for a long time. So then today I woke up and bought it, and I played so much of it, and I was like, this game is just insanely good.
Got a lot of 9s.
Yeah, I'd give it on the Attic Podcast 7-star scale. Definitely giving it a 6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, because it's an Xbox for $5. Xbox Live Arcade game. 6.5 definitely.
Yeah.
What else we got talking about?
Minecraft.
Danny got Minecraft.
Yeah, I played Minecraft on the 360, so it's just Minecraft, moved over to the 360 and stuff, and you use the controller to play through it.
Direct port almost.
Yeah, the coolest part though is you can do split screen on one Xbox 4-player on.
Now, when you do
one
the
Xbox.
split screen, can you two characters walk with the meet?
Yeah.
Everyone's in the same
Yeah,
world.
you're in the same world. And,
so like Nikki
you
can help you build.
Yeah. So like I'm building a castle right now with like a huge
something
tower
different.
in the middle.
So if you don't know what this game is, it's like a first-person thing, and you just construct like.
Yeah, it's a first-person game where it kind of reminds you. Remember that indie game on the Xbox Live indie game, the Miner Dug Deep.
Yeah.
It's got that same sort of feeling to it, in that you're like basically in the game. There's like everything's in blocks, and it's really low-res textures and stuff, and everything looks like blocky and simple. But so like you're constantly just like digging around, and like then like you like dig up dirt, and then you can move the dirt someplace else and stack it someplace else, and then you can like make like different kinds of shovels and stuff, and they dig better with this stuff, and then you can like hack these trees, which the trees are all like blocky too. Like
You
everything
make
looks
wood, and you can
blocky.
like build houses. And
Yeah.
No, I got a question. No, I played it at PAX, and I didn't have the fucking slightest clue what to do. Is there a good tutorial at the beginning?
I actually didn't play the tutorial of it.
Why?
Yeah,
Did you already know how to play?
No, I just had Nikki tell me what to do. So like,
Why? Nikki played it on PC?
No, Nikki
He
was
played the tutorial,
He was
probably.
playing with one of his friends doing it. So
He
that's
played
probably
first.
how he figured it out. I mean,
It's not
once
that
you-
hard once you get the hang of it, right?
Yeah.
Because I was
pretty
confused.
simple.
because
as
it's
fucked, man.
yeah, I had no idea what I was doing at
Because I
PAX
couldn't
either.
I'm like.
But you also kind of, you don't feel like, when you're sitting at your house, you're like, all right, I
Yeah, you
can
have
sit
time to
here and
mess
play.
up.
When you're
Yeah.
at PAX, you're like, okay, I got it. You don't want to, like, that's a game that you have to sit and play.
Like,
it's
I
not
had-
a game that you can play a little, quickly and then kind of move on from it.
I
yeah,
could.
Because there's like some kid, there's like, oh, you got to make a crafting table. I'm like, how the fuck do I make a crafting
Yeah.
table?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's a
so,
game
like-
that takes a long time to play.
no, not really. You can play it in bits and pieces once in a while. Just like play for like 10 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna mess around with
I
this
heard
thing.
on the Rebel FM, another podcast I listen to, one thing that I don't know why they didn't do this and carry it over, but on the PC version of the game, if say you had a world where you were crafting stuff and you were building like a castle,
Yeah,
that you say you were halfway through, or you built this castle and you're just kind of mining and building stuff up around in this world.
yeah,
You log off. You're like, all right, I gotta go to work or whatever.
yeah.
And then I can go on and I can go into your world and start mining in your castle
Yeah.
world. Is where you can't do that in this one.
Yeah, no, I mean you can be in someone else's world with them, but yeah, they have to be there. Like, I mean, you need like servers to be running for. That's why it works on the PC. Well, on the 360, they don't really have separate servers running, so they don't have like the shared world type thing. So
No, but that's just
Is,
a cool concept because
yeah.
you can go in there.
that's
and,
why
like,
it works better as a PC game. I mean, that stuff just works better on the PC, like sharing stuff and like mod tools and
yeah,
stuff.
and I feel like that game would just works better. Not only, but you got the mouse, so you can like be like, all right, I want this block as well.
Well-
Like you kind of have to figure out where you're going with the controller and.
No, I mean the controls work fine. I mean
They
the work
do.
is good and like the PC, it works fine on the PC too. I mean they're all controls that work fine. They don't. It's not like the controls are difficult at all.
Oh. So how many people can you have in one game online?
I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure you can.
It's
have,
$20
bunch
though,
of-
isn't it?
yeah.
A little pricey.
It is a little pricey for what you're getting, but I mean the amount of hours that you can theoretically like.
Is it
just
a big
waste
download?
Doing it. I don't know.
I imagine it probably might be.
My internet isn't as slow as yours, Kimmel.
I know.
So
I just don't have
really
the room
care
on
about
my.
it.
I gotta buy a new thing, but so yeah. I mean, I'm thinking. I mean, if you can play scripts, yeah. you could play split screen in like the same system. That might be something worth investing on. And then like if you say you're a split screen with Nikki, can I play with you too? Or would that only be able to be a local game?
No, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can play with us because you can have guests. So yeah, you could come in.
So I could come in and play with you?
Yeah. But there's another component.
You would.
There's another component to the game that you don't even think about. There's like a day and night cycle, and at night all these like creatures show up, and like they're always constantly attacking you. So pretty much, you have to like build your own house and just hide in it during the night, and like build a bed, and you can sleep through the night. But if you don't like lock up your house, like have a door or something, or just have all the walls covered, like things just come in and start beating you while you're asleep at night, so you end up dying.
And there's also, one thing about this game though, is it kind of feels like that you can accomplish so much and then just have it all wiped away by something as stupid as like a fire that just kind of runs through the town.
Oh yeah, well that's because Nick was telling me I'm building a castle right now out of stone. He's like, you should have built it out of wood because then you could just light the whole thing on fire. So like me and Nikki were playing today, and we like
You guys are like the three little pigs.
yeah.
Except
No,
there's
but
two of you.
we
Not
were
pigs.
like clearing out a forest and stuff. And it's like, oh, let's just light all the trees on fire, and then I ended up just lighting the trees on fire.
Do they burn quick?
Yeah. It took a little bit, but yeah.
So could I
got rid of them
say we're in a
eventually.
game and you're like,
Yeah, you could like mess with it and just like burn my house down.
so
if
we
I
each
built it
build a
out of
house
wood.
and I'm like, you know what? Screw Danny's house. I'm burning his. So I can
Yeah.
just burn your house.
Yeah,
That's
and
kind of
And you
awesome.
could build like TNT and stuff, and then that like explodes.
Can I build like a catapult and launch it at your castle?
You could make switches somehow. I don't know if you can like build a bow and arrow too, and you could like shoot arrows at me and stuff, because there's like
See,
the
you know
creatures
what?
at night shoot arrows and stuff.
You know what? That game would be worth the $20 if just for one weekend, like 4 of us, like, maybe you and Nikki together, and like me and Kimball, like we all get on one server and we just spend an entire like Saturday from like the time we wake up to like the time we go to bed just like playing this game.
That
yeah,
sounds
I
cute.
mean, you
Sounds
could
good.
you could literally put a lot of time into it and just like mess around. It's like the perfect sandbox game because you can literally like do anything.
Well, I
Yeah.
heard there's only can't like there's not endless depth for mining.
Yeah, there's like lava at the bottom. If you keep digging down too far,
No,
you
I
get,
heard.
like, lava.
I don't know. I heard on a different. They didn't make it as big as the PC version, and you
Yeah.
actually hit like a wall
I-
when
I-
you're digging deep.
I thought it was lava or something.
No, I think
but
on the
there's
PC
lava in that too. But yeah, the PC there's a lot more memory. You can like push it. It really pushes the system on the PC. PC.
Yeah.
So how you liking it though?
It's fun. It's like it hits that like that Lego building itch that you have as a child, and it's a good way because there's a couple like Lego games you could make and like build your own cities and stuff, but you could never like build it perfect. Like this is the best way to like build like that Lego.
Would you
game you're
recommend
looking
it
for.
to people?
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, Attic Podcast, I would definitely give it like a 5 out of 7.
Okay.
Like it's a fun game. PC version is definitely the way to go if you're ever gonna play this. But if you're into like a cheap, quick game, I mean, this is a good game to play.
Okay. And who's got anything to add? Anything? Minecraft.
We got time for the iPads, or we?
Nah, we're good.
No.
No iPads. We'll
Okay.
talk about it next week.
Okay. Well, I saw the Avengers finally. I know I'm late to the party. I saw that. Danny saw it again, but this time he
Yeah.
saw it in 3D compared to the first time where you saw it
Yeah,
in 2D.
3D continues to suck. So
Oh, you saw it in
I'm never
3D?
seeing 3D
Yeah.
ever again.
Yeah, it's awful.
So
I didn't like it at all.
Well, it
Yeah.
wasn't bad though because it was on a what was it Tuesday, so it was cheap.
yeah, but
No.
what you lose, as I've always said about 3D, it's not worth it.
I don't lose anything. I just don't gain anything. Is my point.
No, it's darker,
I lose more money.
and you gotta wear
Yeah.
glasses.
Nah, I wear
It is
glasses
really
anyway.
dark though. I thought it was really dark.
Yeah.
Cause where'd you guys sit?
Which is weird because you know what?
In
I
the
think it's so. I don't think it's dark. That's one thing I don't like about the Lux level.
what?
When I sat there, it wasn't dark enough for me.
Yeah, it is a little brighter in the
Yeah,
Lux.
it's
That's probably why the screen seemed darker then. Because you were in a
Yeah,
bright
yeah,
area,
yeah.
and then
Did
you
you get a
dark
Captain
spots.
America drink?
yeah.
Oh, you did the Lux too?
No, I didn't do the Lux.
Oh, then how'd you get a Captain America drink?
Oh, the Captain America. Oh no, I got a. I just got like
A cup.
A
You got
cup.
Oh no, like I drank the drink name was Captain
listen
America.
to
yeah.
the
No,
podcast.
I was gonna get one of those the other day when I saw the lucky one in the Lux level, but I didn't.
Oh.
My girl forgot the Pop Rocks
The
drink.
lucky one? What's
You
that?
saw that?
Yeah.
How was that?
Dude, I'm sorry. But
No
you might be
balls.
whipped.
No balls.
Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Ugh.
I see
All right,
any movie.
So
whatever.
what's the Attic Podcast's Avengers scale?
What's the lucky
Oh,
one?
6.
What's the lucky one get?
Romantic comedy.
2.
2. I'm gonna go see
Did you
it.
give a 6?
Yes.
I gave it 7, didn't I?
Yeah, you gave it 7. I gave it 6.5.
I gave it a 6.5.
I think I
Oh,
might.
I'll give it a 6.5.
I mean,
Oh,
actually,
you can't change your answer
No,
now.
I think
After
I-
hearing all ours, you can't change it
after
now.
seeing it for a second time, though, I might go a 7.
I don't
That-
want to be
that
so
movie's
low though.
really
Like
good.
You're
I think
the
it's that good.
lowest
I
one.
thought
No,
everyone
you're
else would've said
6. You're stuck in at a
Wow.
6.
Yeah.
I got to record it. I'll play
I
it
want to
back.
go. I want to go up to a 7 though.
You
'cause
can't change
seeing
either.
it a
What
second
are you,
time,
a-
man-
are you
Well, no, he saw it
whopper?
a second. To be
It's
fair, he
in
saw
the
it a second
books.
time, so he
Dude,
can change
it
it.
He's
was
saying
still
it's
as
better
good.
in 3D. Is what
That's
Danny
what
is
that's
saying.
what it says.
I'm saying
That's
the
You're
movie.
saying it's
he's
better in
saying.
3D.
The movie is better when you don't have
wait a
kids
minute.
crying.
How about this? How
That's
about
when
this?
it's
Can I
better.
give Bruce Banner / Hulk a 7 out of 7?
Yeah, all right,
Yes.
yeah.
And
you
everyone
can-
else is 6?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let that go. I'll let that go.
Captain America is the heart and soul of the Avengers.
Captain America.
Did you? All right.
is
Did
the
you
heart
think
and soul
Captain America was the heart and soul of the movie?
No, the Hulk was.
See,
of the show of the team
of
I
the
thought-
show,
of the team?
I definitely thought Iron Man.
I would give Iron Man.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. If he's saying it that way, I might agree with that.
So Iron Man fixes the ship. He's involved in the science process with the Hulk. He's very crucial in the combat of.
But he's not the heart of the team. Captain America is the heart of the team.
even in the thing.
not the movie. You know, if you're talking about the movie, it's the Hulk.
No, I'm
But
not,
the team itself
No, I'm
is
just
Captain
saying
America.
he was
Captain
the most
America is
important
the one
character
calling the
to
shots,
movie.
man. All right, Captain
Calling
Sure,
America.
the
is
he's.
the
I
shot.
think he's the heart of the team.
He's the quarterback.
It doesn't matter what Iron Man maybe did more.
That's what,
Iron-
that's what I was.
Hey,
That's
So
what I was
maybe
saying
he's the
last
star of the group,
No,
but he's not the heart.
Here's a football analogy. All right, the Hulk is your running back. Captain America is your quarterback. Tony Stark's your wide receiver, the cocky wide receiver, and then Scarlett Johansson's the
cheerleader.
no. After seeing this movie again, I disagree with you a lot on Scarlett Johansson in that movie. They do a really good job with Black Widow in that one.
Yeah. Why? What did you? What was
Wait.
wrong with it?
He said she was just eye candy.
No, she was good.
She had a lot of good scenes.
I don't know. Not that I
Yeah,
can
he
remember. A couple good
disagrees.
scenes.
I disagree. I think she's good too.
By the way, I have an answer for who I'd like to see in the next one:
All right, yeah.
the Fantastic Four.
I want the Fantastic Four too. Let's bring them back and
You-
Spider-Man.
You know what? But you know why I want the Fantastic Four?
What the thing?
Put the
and
thing
Hulk?
and the Hulk next to each other. That'd be awesome.
I'm
What
pretty
if
sure
they
the
had a
Hulk
baby?
wins.
Huh?
What if they had a baby?
Why would they have a baby Hulk? You mean
Hulk?
Scar?
a Thulk.
Yeah, Hulk.
No, no. Hulk's son is called Scar.
So did you see Red Hulk?
Is he
again?
like half Hulk?
At the end?
She-Hulk.
he's
Will
like
She-Hulk
all
be in
Hulk.
the next one?
No, Betty Brant. No, not Betty Brant. What's her name?
Ben.
Betty. No, they're not married yet. But what's her
Yet.
name?
Yet.
I forget.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Does
spoiler
the
alert for
Hulk-
comic books?
Make She-Hulk, or does She-Hulk just make herself?
I don't
Who
remember.
gives her the gamma?
I don't know because
I like that element of it, by the way, when they kind of were like, "Oh, so you're what? You know, like the Hulk and not the Hulk out, like Bruce Banner and Steve Rogers, kind of like meeting because they are
similar.
of the same like stuff."
Well, not the exact same stuff, but close.
Yeah, but Hulk's Captain America's the reason for Hulk, if you will.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Also, I just wanted to say quickly, I only played a demo for this new South Park game that came out. You want to hear about that?
No,
Well,
not this
on
week.
THQ.
Save
I don't have
it. Save
time
it for next
Save
week.
Okay.
The Obsidian RPG, or is it the other game? No, it's not. All right.
The Revenge of
So-
Scott Tedderman.
All right, so follow us on
good game.
Twitter at Addict Podcast. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Addict Podcast. And also subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com.
Yes, please do. And tell your family and friends, please. Get our word name out there.
And,
'cause we can't do it.
Fag Stick Butthole? What's
Yeah.
his name?
Yeah.
Fag
Leave
sick
some more
butthole.
comments. We like you.
Yeah, we like you, fag sick butthole. We might give you some free things if you keep commenting.
Yeah.
All right. Love you all.
All right. Bye.